Hello everyone, welcome back to Seawolf Gaming. We are going to complete this hospital today. And I would like to thank everyone for supporting me. You guys are all a huge help. And I also want to rant about something, if I may. I know there will be questions, so you can ask those in the comments, but I want to rant a bit as we work.
In GP's office.
So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, while we're sorting all this out, I want to make a huge amount of support to a couple of friends.
I reset the Hawthorne residence, hide my slippers, and warm a glass of orange squash to have with whatever old manual I'm reading at the time. Ovens,
A couple of my friends who
boilers,
are well known in the
discriminate,
Gets community.
and then to sleep, where I dream dreams of radio. Good night.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
They are currently under fire from someone claiming to be anti-toxic. But his posts are toxic. I mean, like, he's going after people who have no ties for... I mean, like, he's going after people
Dead patient in the corridor.
who have no ties to whoever it is, basically snowballed this entire toxic bit of shenaniganery. Personally, I am getting fed up with it. So this is both a video and a rant. Because, okay, if you're hearing me, dude, lay off my friends. You piss them off? You piss off more than just me. Might not be well known in the cats community, but I am a strong supporter of a couple of the people you are brazenly attacking. Because the way I see it, you're no better than the toxic stuff you're claiming to be against. You may think that you have me cornered, or who I am in the Gatchaverse. But I have a lot more friends. And we all support each other. Because you really just poked a bad hornet nest attacking random people who have nothing to do with the tirade you are going on about. Alright, that's done. Okay, with that out of the way, it snowed over in my area. That's one reason why I didn't do a video, and it's close to a certain day that I probably will not make a video. Not that I want, I mean, okay, it's not that I don't want to make a video, it's just, it's a personal reason, okay? It's just, it is indeed a personal reason. Can't really go into details about it. Sorry. with the triad and explanation out of the way. Thank you for letting me do that. If you will notice, we got some extra kudos to basically spurge on stuff, which I am going to do. And the cactus will come in handy later. Oof. Yeah, that's what you get for taking out a huge loan. Oh, what the? Push your head on backwards! Crazy bugs in this game, I tell you. Never dull day with the bugs in this game. Sorry for not talking much after that rant. It's the most I actually have talked in a while. And we have Night
Radio. It is time to leave the woes of your petty, pointless little lives behind and listen to the fountainhead of wisdom that is I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, here on 2 Point Radio.
Janitor, please repair helix, sir.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need at least 2 more to help with this stuff. And that doctor too. And seismic activity. Everything is going to hell.
Warning. Seismic activity detected. Nurse required in clown clinic.
Oh man, we got so much. Ah!
Patients, please use the toilets provided. Private executive now approaching the hospital. End of year approaching.
We gotta clean.
Patients, please use the toilets provided. Training course completed.
So much to do. So much to do. Now you guys have watched me do this.
Attention, urine spitting anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
If you're thinking of checking yourself into a holistics commune or purchasing one of their many risible products, I can save you the considerable expense, not to mention social embarrassment, by offering an alternative. Simply rub some basil on your derriere and howl at the moon. The results will be the same.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
I question that logic.
Nurse wanted in fluid analysis. Training course complete. Class dismissed.
You still gotta clean up a lot of stuff.
Could patients please use the toilets provided? Training course complete. Class dismissed.
I need 2 more janitors to help out.
Maintenance required in cardiology.
You got so much stuff to fix.
Fire in the hospital. Thought you ought to know. Could patients please use the toilets provided?
It's gonna blow! Whew. That was a quick ass fix. It just scared the shit out of me. I was gonna blow up.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Political storms. Lovely. As if anything else can't go wrong right now.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
Still gotta upgrade a couple of buildings.
Maintenance required in GP's office. spotted on the ward. These leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them. Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Notice you've got in a certain amount of that mess squared away.
If you'd like to see some frogs, there's no better place than Pebbly Frog Sanctuary. A few different types of frog are only a plane or boat journey away. Let's go! So hop on over for a riveting day at Pebbly Frog Sanctuary. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
Cancel those upgrades. We can use the funds for later. Gotta teach them how to catch ghosts. All I gotta do now is just work on the curate and we can progress.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
See, now this is the trouble with big reputations. Once you get them, they're very hard to shake off.
Patients with shock horror are on the way.
We are now starting to see a an end goal now. And another disaster.
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank you.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
As you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
And we are starting to see
Reporter from 2 Point Radio has arrived.
and with last building unlocked.
I've always said electricity was a bad thing. To all those who scoffed at me, spare a thought for the poor souls in a hospital currently under siege from an electrical storm.
Now things have actually begun to stem, which is a good thing. We were getting railed.
We're close to award season.
Oh, that's Dross. I thought it was DOS. I was like, what?
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
Well, at least we managed to stabilize. Which also means we can expand a little bit more. You are solid all rounder.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
And there we go. That is 2 stars. Now for the 3 stars, as you can see, you have to get a cure rate of 90, get hospital up to level 15, upgrade 15 machines, and also cure 40 patients in the DNA lab. Oh, we got this far. Let's keep it going. Ooh, that's bad. And we are deep in the red. That landing strike doesn't exactly help.
Maintenance required in injection room. Attention.
Stay afloat for a little bit longer, and we should be golden.
I've always said electricity was a bad thing. To all those who scoffed at me, spare a thought for the poor souls in a hospital currently under siege from an electrical storm.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
we almost got out to dead on that one.
Clowns now arriving at the hospital. Doctor to research, please. Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Okay, looks like we'll pay off this one first. That'll give us some breathing room.
Could patients please use the toilets provided?
As I said, some of these hospitals can be pretty tricky.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
And now, my ever-popular guide to good manners, in which I turn my attention to wedding etiquette. The first step should always be to decline the invitation. Should that prove impossible, perhaps you are the best man, or, heaven forfend, the groom. Then pay attention to every detail of the ceremony and banquet, so you may later criticize them in a loud, obnoxious
And the
voice.
head crabs have been found. Lovely. Oh, well. I thought those were against the wall this entire time. Screw me.
Assistant required in marketing.
Okay, looks like we might... Okay, we might be able to pay off the debt. Sorry for that little intrusion, everybody. And another electrical storm.
Luxolux.
Alright. Nearly done paying off all the loans.
These need toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
It's cheap, but we have done it.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. We continue our efforts to improve our listeners' minds with another lesson in the correct usage of English grammar. If you ever write defiantly when you mean definitely, I shall hunt you down and beat you about the head with an umbrella. How's that for defiant?
That's a little extreme.
These need toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them. Nurse needed in general diagnosis. Reporter from 2 Point Radio has arrived. Injection room, calling nurse. Patients, please use the toilets provided.
At least our hospital is going swimmingly. Didn't even have to break. That's the place slowing down. Eh.
Today I shall be reviewing the new driverless limousine service, Ruda. Exquisite luxury, no annoying chit-chat, and a driving program designed to inconvenience all other motorists. Other than the journey ending by veering off a cliff, I can thoroughly recommend it.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
Yeah, Nigel is definitely in the extreme camp.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets
all the loans paid, I don't gotta worry about funding for a while.
Shock clinic calling doctor. Fire test. There's really a fire. That's the test. We're close to award season.
Looks like Jumbo fumbled again. Man, I thought he was gonna go for the wall.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
If you're feeling weighed down and clogged up with bad things, why not rinse yourself out by drinking Swill? Our mixture of compressed plant matter will go straight through you, taking with it the poisons of everyday life and much, much more. Thanks, Swill. No cause unsolicited and incessant excretion. This is 2 Point Radio.
Okay.
Janitor, please repair heart racer.
Okay, that's another upgrade done. That is good. Now we don't gotta worry about cash, so...
Patients with shock horror are on the way.
This leaves one thing left to research. And that is upgrading the heal elixir. That one will be tricky. Let's see if we can pull it off. Right. Jesus, so many people died there.
I've always said electricity was a bad thing. To all those who scoffed at me, spare a thought for the poor souls in a hospital currently under siege from an electrical storm.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
At least we got.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them. We have a VIP visiting the hospital.
I just had to narrow down the potential slip-ups that we have.
If I sound particularly unctuous today, it is perhaps due to my new imported cashmere seat warmer. Never has my posterior been so impeccably toasty. I pity all you impoverished listeners whose hindquarters shall never know such opulence.
Patients with Doctor, to make a scan, please.
Right. At least with the mega scan, we can get things a little more details. Oh yeah, we are making bank now, Bubby.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. This is 2 Point Radio, and I'm Harrison Wolf. If you tuned in by mistake, you might as well stick around and listen. Saves you changing the station.
Patients for DNA lab arriving. Patients, please use the toilets provided. Warning, seismic activity detected.
This is not as big as a condition as there was earlier.
Attention, urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated. Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Okay, so those will be the last two things we're gonna upgrade. Upgrade the Mega Scan. And the Helixer. Get those two up. That'll be 3 stars in this territory. Can't really afford it.
Toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Can't really afford that. Hey, 5 out of 5. It's pretty good. Boy.
Yearly review imminent.
I want you to look at your radio. Really, look at it. Now, pick it up. Feel the weight in your hand. Open a window. Now, I want you to throw the radio out, hard as you can, because music deserves to be free. Now go to your nearest radio repair shop. But you probably didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while. Let me do that. And she's actually close to leveling up to what I needed. There is a reason for why I want her to just be research 100%. Okay, looks like we've just about cured all the patients we need to. That's actually pretty good. We managed to stabilize the hospital, pay off all the loans, and make good progress to basically...
Patients with shock horror are on the way.
basically to force Jumbo out of business.
Patients for DNA lab arriving. We have a VIP visiting the hospital.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Allergies.
Just listen to music to play Sims by Volume 3. A big hit back in the day for the background noise band. I heard they disbanded after the bassist got trapped in a corner by the misplaced piece of furniture.
Okay. And I'm sorry I can't speed up anymore, but this is the max I can go. Ah, nearly there. Come on. There's a one of us all.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need
We are nearly there. Like I said, there's a reason why I am pushing to 1,000. Yeah, we can't really do that because... Nope, reasons. Okay, that's the Mega Scanner done. All we got left to do is just upgrade the Helixer and we'll be golden.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
This mission knock out a special achievement only available when you can do it. Right, have to stretch.
Trouble making ends meet. Need some extra dough? Call Smell My Cash. Because an 80% interest repayment rate is nothing to sniff at. Smell My Cash. The desperate solution. More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
I did kind of cheat you guys on the last one, so... Excuse me.
Patients with shock horror are on the way.
Okay. Pull this off.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Now, if we can just finish the upgrade, but problem is oh, actually, wait, there's only one. Last one of chain. Once he leaves, we can focus and upgrade this. And there's a patient. Yeah, this.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
That's a friend of mine.
Training course complete. Class dismissed. Fire test. There's really a fire. That's the test. VIP arriving. Please prioritise their amusement over patient well-being. We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
And it's up to 69. Nice.
Yearly review imminent. Training course complete. Class dismissed. Maintenance required in the cafe.
And I'm making it easy.
I'm still looking for that perfect hobby. This time I tried learning magic tricks. A fellow was being dishonest to myself, so I stopped. If anyone has a good home for 24 white rabbits, give me a call.
Okay. Good. And there we go. Helixer upgraded to tier 3. And we just gotta do the Q rate and we are set. Oh. The moment I say that. Well, that's it. That's 3 stars. That's 3 stars in the meltdowns. Okay. Next time, we will do smuggling. And that one will introduce us to a new branch. Surgery. With that said,